coming in hot on that game, Chinch. Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me is right. Where do you begin? Where do you begin?
Well, I thought we were going to be talking about Jazz Chisholm, Volpe's big at bat, Chisholm's 2 stolen bases, Stanton. And then all of a sudden, we're talking about the grit of Freddie Freeman hitting a first pitch heater off of Nestor Cortez, who hasn't pitched in the postseason, for a walk-off grand slam, the first ever in World Series history, dude. The first one ever. 696 World Series games or something. First one ever. I mean,
yeah.
I'm kind of blown away. I'm sure everyone is that watched that game. It had so much.
It had every single thing. It had. We got to go backwards because the ending was the beautiful ending, right? So you mentioned Freeman, but don't forget what happened before that with the play Verdugo made into the stands, looking like here. Ready? Stanton looked like Reggie Jackson today. Chisholm looked like Ricky Henderson today, and then Verdugo does the Jeter play in the outfield, and they held Ohtani in check for the most part, other than that whole other thing that happened earlier with Ohtani. Ball off the wall, gets to third base, they score a run, and then Freddie Freeman hits the grand slam. And by the way, Nestor Cortez comes in the game and gets the first out.
Yeah, gets Ohtani. He's the one that gets Ohtani. But I'll tell you what. This is why these teams are so evenly matched. Because how many times tonight did you see Glaber with the big hit? Then you dance around Soto. You as a matter of fact, you intentionally walk Soto to pitch to Judge, which ended up working for the Dodgers. And the Yankees do the same thing there in the was that in the ninth? In the ninth?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. They do the same thing there. They get Ohtani to fly out. They intentionally walk Betts to load the bases, and then Freeman gets them.
Oh, and did he ever, dude?
Bro, he crushed.
Did he ever?
Dude, let's think about Freddie Freeman for a second. We've been talking about him on our show about him and Rizzo having the grit to play. Freeman could barely walk with that sprained ankle. You know, these couple of days off. Did I not say, yesterday that this is going to help them? This is going to help him because he's got a few extra days to kind of get ready. But, dude, in the first inning, he had a triple.
Yeah, double, and
double, but he went to third.
Yeah, he had to sprint to third base with that leg. It was unbelievable,
which was incredible.
And slide,
dude. And then, man, he got a pitch, and from a hitter's standpoint of view, he was saying he was trying to push him out. He wanted to be on time for the fastball. Trying to push the cutter and the slider out, and just be on time for the heater. And was he ever? I mean, Nestor Cortez proved the one right there, and Freddie did not miss it. Honestly, what did it make you think of?
Honestly, it actually made me think of the Robin Ventura home run where they stopped him at first base. What are you thinking of? I was
thinking of Kirk Gibson. Yeah.
Fist pump.
You got to go back to 89
or
88 when Kirk Gibson can barely walk.
That's right.
Kind of thing. He can barely walk. Nobody knows if he's going to play. He's probably not going to play. Now, Freeman started, but back in that time, Tommy Lasorda, they went up and they said, Kirk Gibson has one at bat for you. One at bat. He hits the homer off Eckersley, who was the nastiest guy. And it set the tone for the whole series. The Dodgers end up sweeping the A's in that series 4-0. Here comes Freddie Freeman. He can barely walk. Is he going to play? He plays, and then he hits a walk-off slam against the Yankees, who I thought the Yankees played a great game too, dude. I really did. They had it right there for the taking, and they just could not hold on.
Garrett Cole. And hey, both starting pitchers, you had every single thing. Both starters did great in this game. And then everybody else, contributors. You said this morning, Case, I got to tell you, bottom of the order Yankees. And that's what kind of put them ahead towards the end. And you thought it was going to be over. But then, look, Freddie, this was a magical baseball game. If you wrote it at the beginning of the year, I'd call BS on it. Then these two teams playing in the World Series, number one, against each other, and then number two, game one being as dramatic as this was. This is one of the greatest games in World Series history. I don't think I'm exaggerating.
I really think it is too, man. And let's go back to the Dodgers really quick. They're down 3-2 in the ninth. Lux works a big walk. That's huge. Tommy Edman, who's only been another 2 hits tonight, NLCS MVP, hits a bullet that Oswaldo Cabrera kind of dives over.
Yeah, he overran it a little.
Overran it. He didn't really. I mean, the dive was a little early, so he overdove the ball. Luck first and second. Then they bring in Nestor to face Ohtani. Verdugo makes that incredible play. I think they do the right thing by not pitching the Betts, but the problem is Freddie Freeman rakes lefties too.
Yes, I know.
Like, it wasn't like, here's the thing. Freddie Freeman's not a matchup problem. You're not matching up against him. He hits lefties and righties the same. He hits for power with both of them. So in that situation, it's like, okay, you get what Booney's doing because obviously you're putting bets on, but then you're also putting the winning run at second base. You're loading them up. And now a single scores 2 to end the game.
Yep.
I don't know. It's a pick your poison, dude. It's so easy to say 20/20 hindsight. But like I said, Freddie Freeman, that's why he's one of the best players in the history of the game. He's going to be in Cooperstown one day because he hits lefties and righties pretty equally, and he's not a matchup problem.
Yeah. One more thing to add to the mystique of this game. How many huge plays were made up the middle by the Dodgers middle infielders? How about the play Jazz made on a short hop bullet? Guy's never played third base in his life. Verdugo makes a play down the line.
Volpe made a couple nice plays. Judge made a great play going back on that.
That's huge on a Mookie fly ball.
Oh, great. Betts hits a bullet dead center. Judge makes an unbelievable play going back on it to make the play. I mean, bro, what a game.
What?
Is this not what we wanted?
This is everything.
Is this not what the fans wanted when we saw Dodgers, Yankees? We wanted the Cole, Flaherty, the good pitching into the sixth, and then all of a sudden you got the bullpens coming out and matching up, and you got the lineups that are top to bottom. I mean, how about Ohtani's bullet off the wall?
Oh, jeez, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Celebrating on second base and still having the wherewithal to see the ball bounce past Glaber and get to third base. Yeah. While he's celebrating. It had every single emotion you'd want in a baseball game. It had all the stars in the baseball game. Judge gets a hit late in the game, but Judge did not look great tonight, Case.
Yeah. Well, I think that hit was huge.
Momentum builder, right?
And here's the deal, Chinch. They're going to keep challenging him. You know, they're really going to that slider. They're throwing him nothing but stuff that's spinning. They're trying to get it. They're trying to get him off the plate with the slider, and they're elevating the heater up, not up in the strike zone, elevating it up. When they intentionally walk Soto, that's what they were doing. Just slider, bam, trying to come up with that pitch way up that Judgy wasn't able to get on top of. So, at the end of the day, I think you're going to keep seeing that. You're going to keep seeing them dance around Soto until Judgy proves that he can beat you.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. And then they played.
And he will. I actually think he will. He will. I mean, I just feel like you can only do that so many times if you're the Dodgers before you get burned eventually.
Yeah. The one great point I thought they made some great points. John Smoltz being in that booth is really awesome.
John Smoltz is the best.
He's so good. But the point of the Yankees, this is like old hat to them now. Don't forget the bone crushing, heart wrenching loss they had in a very similar type game against Cleveland last series. They are battle tested with this. That's what Smoltz was saying. He's like, but then they wound up losing this game. But this is unbelievable. We are set up for the greatest World Series of all time. I mean, I'm not trying to overstate it, but what more could you possibly ask for right now?
That was incredible. You're right.
Coming right back, dude. They're coming right back and playing again.
I know, that's what's exciting. Tomorrow night we get to watch it. I mean,
we get to watch it.
It's so incredible.
Yeah, I mean, okay. This is a tough question. If you're Booney, like, what do you say? What's the message after this game? You probably don't have to have one because these guys are all pros. But
I might have a quick come into the clubhouse. I probably would. Let's go, boys. We've been here before. Let's punch back tomorrow. Get some sleep tonight. We'll see you back at the yard tomorrow. Let's go get them. Something quick. Just a note. Hey, we got this. This is baseball. We're grinders. We've been punched in the mouth before. We're going to bounce back. We'll be back at it. And then Dave Roberts, on the other hand, is like, hey, way to keep punching. Way to keep punching, boys. We punched last and we got the big blow. So, like I said, dude, these are two juggernauts, and they showed it tonight. It was a great baseball game. If you love baseball, that was a game that now I can't sleep. I want to go to bed early. I'm a mess. I've been on the West Coast for a week. I wanted to go to bed. Now I got adrenaline flowing through my veins, and I'm talking to you now with this game, and it was incredible. So, dude, I love baseball, man, because it gives you that shot of adrenaline, man.
It really does.
Did Jess stay up?
She stayed up, yeah. And she's all conflicted, because the Dodgers beat her Mets, and then she's got to root for the Yankees for me. it's a tough spot for her, but man.
Tough spot.
You know what the worst thing was? I was watching it on the 4K channel the whole time, and then Macy jumped up, and this is literally right before Freddie Freeman's at bat, and she hit the thing, and the 4K channels are like 700 lines long. I lost it, so I put it back on regular Fox. So the reason the Yankees lost tonight is because my dog stepped on my remote control and switched the channel and screwed up all the motion.
Did you see the homer or no?
No, I did because I'm not changing the channel. First of all, I'm lucky I did because it happened in about a quarter of a second.
Dude, it was like first pitch, boom, gone. I mean, right when he hit it, I was like, oh, that's gone. And then I saw, whenever you're watching the game, you're always looking for the hitter's reaction. The hitter's reaction will tell you everything. It'll tell you whether he popped up, whether he got it, missed it. As soon as I saw Freeman's reaction, I was like, oh, he got that one. And he crushed it.
He crushed it.
That ball was crushed.
It was crushed. I mean, those were two of the most impressive home runs you've seen all year, too. Don't forget Stanton's, dude.
Seriously.
Stanton's home run was, that was enough. That game would have been enough if it ended 3-2. You know what I mean? Or if it ended 2-1. It would have been enough. But then we had a whole second act that was better than the first act. Unbelievable.
Incredible. And also, too, the Yankees got that run off Blake Trinan, who has been, I feel like, just lights out.
Mm-hmm.
So to eke a run out there was huge.
Yeah, well, both.
And then I feel like then the Cousins, obviously they lost Weaver. Weaver came and, got some big outs in the 8th. And then, Trinan ends up, in the 9th. Weaver got the big outs in the 9th. They got to bring in Cousins.
Yeah.
Then walk Lux. It was a great game, dude.
It was a great game.
I don't know what to say anymore. It was incredible.
It was incredible. Hey, if you're the Yankees, you left 11 on. Dodgers only.
Is that what it was? 11.
That's what I'm looking at right now, which seems like I didn't think it was that much, but I guess it was that much. So that's something to work on, push it along a little further. But listen, man, I think tomorrow's
the Dodgers left 4 on, and the Yankees left 11. And, and that's the game.
That's the ball game. And again, oh man, the diving play. Who made the diving play up the middle for the Dodgers to keep it?
Tommy Edman.
That play, if you look back at it, that kept them in a game. Unbelievable.
Another tough thing, Chinch, for the Yankees. I feel like you kind of waste that Garrett Cole start. 6 innings, 4 hits, 1 run was really kind of lights out.
Absolutely,
that's tough.
That's tough, especially because
that's the game you want to win.
That's the game you want to win, and you did not expect Flaherty to. I mean, he had six strikeouts. Apparently, in his last start, he only had 2 swings and misses. That's the difference between his last 2 starts.
Well, it looked like he was throwing a little hard. He was 93-95 tonight, and he also just was going to that knuckle curve.
That knuckle curve is nasty.
Throwing a million of them.
Yeah, unbelievable. All right, I mean, I don't know what else to say. We need to try to sleep.
I can't sleep. I'm in trouble. I'm not going to bed. I got to go watch highlights right now. Turn on MLB Tonight, see what's going on. What do the boys have to say?
Who wins tomorrow?
Oh, man. You know what? I really think the Yankees come out and Rodon puts together a good start, and the Yankees find a way to get it 1-1 back to Yankee Stadium Game 3.
We are in a dogfight.
I think this is, like I said, this is too juggernaut. The Yankees will hit back. Really believe that.
This isn't just a dogfight. This is like a Rottweiler and a pit bull.
It actually is, dude.
Oh, man.
You know what, Chinch, what's crazy?
What?
Is when you look, the Dodgers, they really made the most of their opportunities because they had 6 runs on 7 hits. That's
exactly.
6 runs on 7 hits. They left 4 guys on base.
Uh-huh.
And they were 1 for 8 with runners and swarms. They left a lot of guys out there too.
Yeah, Ohtani and Betts were combined 1 for 8 total, but Betts got
the big sac fly. Ohtani had the big double when they needed it. Like he came with a huge hit.
Mm-hmm.
And Betts hit a bullet that one to Jazz.
Bullets all night.
I mean, he was hitting bullets everywhere.
Yeah.
How about the Muncy just missed that one changeup? One, dude, 3-1.
How about a 3-1 changeup right down the middle? Just go for my speed. Unbelievable.
Just mess with the eyes. What a game, dude.
It really was. It really was. I can't wait to go look at the highlights too. It's crazy.
Yeah,
oh man.
Incredible. All right, man. Well,
all right.
We'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah.
Locking in one more time.
Let's do it.
Wow. What say? Love it, bro. Love everybody. Thanks for listening. We'll see everybody tomorrow.
All right. See you.